There's some eggs in there. That's just straight avocado.
Avocado. There's even some avocado peels in there. Not on purpose.
Oh, you tripping? I fucking hate avocados.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. You think I like you seen this shit? I don't want this shit.
Oh, that's how I be feeling about all the shit I eat, but I can't do the fucking avocado.
I want a fucking pizza, man.
Man.
I mean, you can eat it, but you know, right now I'm trying to get the summer's coming. I want to tone up. I want to take my physique to another level. So, you know, you got to, during those time periods, you got to kind of tweak your diet and be a little bit more restrictive and shit.
Yes, sir.
I hate that shit.
Make the trade off. Don't nobody want to do that though.
It sucks.
Somebody was asking me the other day, they're like, how do you go about eating all this shit? I'm like, I just fucking eat it. Like, I don't want to. Like, all I want to eat is, you trip if you think I want to eat anything that's not pizza, McDonald's, and Doritos. Like, that's what I want to eat, but I don't.
Hell yeah. Yo.
Like, all the people who sitting there lying, talking about fast food isn't good, you're a liar. Fast food is fucking delicious. That shit's terrible for you.
That shit tastes so fucking good.
People, y'all motherfuckers lying. You go to Taco Bell with a chicken quesadilla or something, that should taste better than damn near anything that you could think of. I don't fucking care. A double cheeseburger from McDonald's tastes better than the fanciest fucking steak that you could come up with, but it's also terrible for you. That's it's very few foods that taste better than Doritos. Like, people can sit there and bullshit all that they want. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Doritos are the shit.
That's what I'm saying. We could sit here and want to be all uppity, and everyone can act like they got some sophisticated palates and whatnot, but you tripping. A McChicken is delicious. Fuck y'all.
Is that a McChicken? Yo, you remember the McRibs? I don't know about those, though. I don't know if that was a rib. I don't know if that was a rib from an animal.
No. It damn sure. I don't even believe it was pork, but them shit was good.
So.
I haven't had one of them in over a decade, but I remember that shit being good as hell. It should be shit, but all that shit fucking delicious. KFC, motherfucking them little sliders they used to have with the little, it's like the chicken tender with the fucking mayonnaise and the lettuce on the bread. That shit was delicious. I don't fucking care. That shit was delicious. That shit is terrible for you. You could be all fancy and you could go to Vegas and go to your 8 Michelin star restaurant all that you want to, but that shit don't taste better than McDonald's. Why do you think the McDonald's line looks like that? If that food tasted better, you know how many fat people would be rich as hell just so they can eat it? You crazy.
Damn.
Crazy.
That's the game within the game. That's the game within the game.
People want to sit there and lie about this shit. Like, nah, I don't eat it, but because it's garbage, not because it doesn't taste good for me, because I don't want to be a fat fuck.
Because I fucking love myself. That's why. That's why I don't eat that shit. And that's why I'm sitting here eating this nasty ground beef and avocado medley.
Yeah, man. That's the people who are sitting there asking that shit. Is like, I hate most of the things that I eat. What are you talking about? Like, I don't want to eat this shit. I think I got a big old fucking bowl of eggs and ground beef and some rice. I don't want to eat that.
I hate that shit, dog.
This ass. I mean, it's okay sometimes, but most of the time, I hate it. It's a fucking chore.
That's the thing. I did notice that it got better once I started restricting the other things like sugar and other things. That's the bad stuff started to taste better. Right? It didn't taste better than McDonald's, but it did start. It did start to taste better to my palate. Like, it's like, all right, this, my body started calling for it more. Like, damn, this ground beef and with this little slime mixture that I put on it, and I try to spice it up, but it started to taste better. So I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, it's once you get cleansed. Nah, it's not. But once you start to get like cleansed of all that other shit, like yeah, the healthier stuff starts to taste better. But that's the mistake people make, right? They go from eating nothing but fast food, and then they want to go eat a salad and be like, "This salad don't taste good." Of course, it don't fucking taste good. That tastes better. But once you get it out of your system, then you start to like it more and more and more. And again, it's not better than the other shit. It's not better than the McDonald's or the Jack in the Box or none of that. But it still starts to taste good once you get used to it. It's like with water. Like if you only ever drink soda and you drink water, it's like this is boring. But once you get used to it, it ain't nothing better than some cold fucking water.
Sounds like my my sister, man. My sister hates water and she calls water boring. Like, what the fuck you want the shit to taste like an amusement park or some shit? Like, wow, it's boring. Like, the fuck you want? An adventure every time you crack the bottle and shit?
Yeah, you need that fucking blue typhoon wave fruit punch or something.
Fucking Hawaiian punch commercial or some shit. Like, nah, it's boring, man. That's what the fuck this is, man.
It's hydrating though.
Yeah, it's hydrating, man.
It's refreshing.
And like you said, like you said, once you get rid of the other shit, water starts to taste better. Like it just does.
Yeah, and it's, if you go out of a hot ass day or a long ass workout or whatever, and you go grab a Coke or something, like you crazy. You are a crazy person if you do that. Like that's what you need, the water.
Yeah.
Maybe you could sit there and convince me a Gatorade, but you're not about here to drink no fucking Mountain Dew after your workout when you just sitting there dripping in sweat or whatnot. Like I need some Mountain. That's wild.
No, that's when we know we've lost everything. When
you were way too far gone then.
Yeah. You start seeing Mountain Dew fountains outside of the gym. It's a wrap.
It's them people that be like, I'm thirsty as hell. I need a beer. Like that's crazy.
Yo, I've heard that, man, and I'll be like, what the fuck?
How the fuck makes you think beer is gonna quench your thirst? That shit don't even taste good. I don't care.
Ain't no fucking electrolytes and no fucking Coors Light, motherfucker. Like what you? What are we doing?
He's in there sweating. Go grab a Corona. That's crazy.
It's crazy. That's how they pitch it to you, though. Like you see the commercials and shit.
Yeah, like it's refreshing in the hot day.
Yeah, you see the little mist and dew on the bottle. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the sun and the sun reflecting off the glass bottle, and the dew looks so fucking refreshing. Like, dog, it'll fucking burn your fucking esophagus fresh after a fucking workout. Like, we're not doing that.
Trying to chug some beer like a fucking college kid at a keg party. Like what'd you do to yourself that this is what refreshes you?
Yeah, that's crazy. But look, this is how we
shit.
This is how we fucking start our show. Talking
facts.
Shit.
Yeah, fuck y'all, fuck the little fancy intros and shit. This is here. This is what we do.
We kicking it, man. We kicking it, talking shit, man. That's what the fuck we do, man. So going into this week, it's alwa's a weekly thing. First, I'll ask Jay, how the fuck Yoda? Let's ask Yoda. We already know what the fuck Jay's been fucking doing. Push up shit and drinking coffee. Let's ask Yoda what the fuck. What's interesting this week?
Coffee right here, man. What the fuck specifically is interesting? You know, just trying to.
What does somebody like Yoda find peculiar and intriguing throughout the week?
Man, first of all, if we would sit there and talk about what I find peculiar, intriguing, it is infinitely the things that people spend their time on, man. Like, I don't know if you've seen this shit. And honestly, I'm really mad at myself that I have seen this shit. But there are people online. I know, and I hate myself for it, but sometimes it's just like a morbid curiosity in the back of my brain. I'm like, what are these fucking failures doing right now? And then I see it, and I'm like, this is why you're all fucking failing at life. But there are people online who are very, very dedicated right now to talking about whether or not a person or 1,000 or 100 men or some shit can beat up a gorilla. I'm like, what kind of stupid shit is this? This is why people, this is the thing. This is what bothers me. These are the same people who will sit there and talk about how terrible it is that the Amazon CEO makes this much more money than the Amazon employees. And it's like the Amazon CEO is doing this because he's doing work while you're debating how many people it will take to beat up a fucking gorilla. Like, you're really invested in this. And this is why you're poor. This is why you're not making money, because instead of making yourself more valuable, you're hypothesizing about what people can beat up what animals. And this is so fucking stupid. It's like to say, they had a thing a while ago where it was like, would women rather hang out with a bear or a man? And
Yeah, I've
people
seen
were
that too.
so fucking invested in this shit. I'm like, this is stupid. This is dumb. And at the end of the day, no matter what point that you're trying to make, the answer is obviously a person. No intelligent person is going to sit there and go around the bear when truly presented with choice. But people are debating it, and they're going down these fucking rabbit holes, and then they wonder why they can't afford to pay their bills and why they're upset that rent costs more. Go make some more fucking money. If you dedicated yourself to actually improving your life the same way that you trying to do scientific research about the number of people who can actively combat a gorilla and the strategies to do so, imagine where you would be in life if you applied yourself to bettering yourself rather than ignorant shit.
I swear.
This is what intrigues me for an annoying reason, and I'm very upset at myself that I know this, but I do. I found it out, and here we are.
Don't be, man, because I got I got kind of caught up in the same shit. So I'm glad that I'm not by myself in this one, Yoda. I am a bit surprised that Yoda would be pulled in to this nonsense. And I know Jay. I know the Jay. I know the Jayster, Mr. Lamar, who definitely,
Sometimes I look down off of my hilltop to see what people are doing, and I'm like, this is why I stay up here.
Yeah. Oh, that is a great point. This is a great point. This is why people like us stay away. It's why people like us stay. But I'm glad you. I'm gonna keep you there for a second, right? Not with the fucking 100 people ape shit. That shit is just moronic, to say the least, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm there with you because there's some stupidity and ignorance that I've been noticing as well. A little bit more serious though. But I'll take you on a journey. It's a little journey. So just walk with me. Yoda
Yes,
and
sir.
Yoda and Jay. Um, so online, I'm seeing like, this past week was the NFL draft and all that nonsense. Yeah, yeah. Hold on. I'm about to tell you. Yeah, yeah. I'm about to take you on a trip. But just seeing that whole thing play out, it reminded me of something, right? And I don't know if you're familiar with it, but if have you ever seen a little, I guess you can call it a little documentary called "The Secret of Selling to the Negro"? Have you? You have to. It's on YouTube, man.
All right,
Jay,
I'm gonna find this after
Jay,
this.
I should have sent it to you because I just I just assumed you had seen something like this. It is. It's eye opening. It's eye opening, right? But for those who haven't seen it, I suggest you check it out. It's like a 22-minute documentary, and basically to sum it up, from 1939 to 1954, brown and black people were doing well at this time, right? Kind of before segregation, and we had our own businesses, our own community, our own shoe stores, our own new movie theaters, but you name it. Our own buses, our bus stations. We had our own shit. We stayed to ourselves for the most part. I wrote down a couple of stats from the documentary. 1954, blacks as a whole accumulated $15 billion, right? That year as a whole. We also spent more than any other race on food, cosmetic, drugs, and toiletries and shit like that in this time period, right? And it kind of made me wonder when they started pushing that segregation. Let's get some of these Negro dollars. How do we sell to these Negroes? Why did we alienate this market? What were we thinking? How do we sell these people integration? Come on down. Rosa Parks, come on down. Rosa wants to sit on the front of the bus, right? And that brought me, to another person, another player in this game, and he's called Dr. Claude Anderson, right? And I've seen this, and you got to check this dude out, older fella. He's he had an interview on Breakfast Club about 4 or 5 years ago. Of course, it was swept under the rug, but I pulled it up and I found it very interesting, man. He said some of his quotes was, he said, black people are the only people in the U.S. that produce nothing but sweat. We own, produce, control nothing. Sweat, you can't sell sweat. Basketball, football, baseball, dancing, just shucking and jiving. That's all we do. All we do is produce sweat, right? We own no industries. We own nothing, right? His words kept echoing in my head. We own nothing. He also said something that I found interesting, Jay. He said, social integration was weakening. It kept us from getting together, from banding together. Right? As a community, we had our own businesses, our own hotels, schools, banks, etc. So he told another interesting story about his family in North Carolina owning over 500 buses. Right? Now, stay with me. During this time of Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King fighting for us to get on the front of the bus, his business lost its control. His black-owned business lost its control. Because why? Now blacks no longer want to sit on black buses. We want to sit on those buses. So his business, his family's business, went out of business. And thus, movie theaters and shoe stores and restaurants, black-owned restaurants and all these other. Well, I don't want to eat with y'all no more. I want to sit there. The forbidden fruit, I want a bite of that. That's what I want, Jay. I no longer want to sit with my own people. Right? I want that. And I found that to be very interesting, right? Now, stay with me one more time, Jay. Stay with me one more time. So this week, I'll pull it all together. This week has been interesting in terms of observing black and brown people and their discourse on certain subjects like sports, celebrities, politics, gorillas, fighting people, Kendrick, Drake, the same old shit, right? Right? Something stood out to me, Yoda. Made me think about Dr. Claude Anderson's words of "we own nothing." First thing I noticed was minorities being upset about Shador Sanders and his draft position being what most fans thought would be a lot higher. Right? Shador, son of Hall of Fame football player Deion, prime time Sanders was groomed for NFL success, but he had a snag in the road, as we all do. He was deemed to be a top 3 pick, a late first round selection at worst, but he ended up going in the 5th round, I believe. 5th round. To the I don't remember the team. To the Browns. The interesting part was the discourse being had with the culture online, and I use that word culture loosely, Jay. Of course, we hate that word here. I saw celebrities, athletes, influencers, podcasters, all these dudes, and of course the poors, Jay. They chimed in too. You can't leave the poors out, right? And they chimed in with rhetoric, including everything from racism, collusion, the system being afraid of a confident black young man, the NFL teaching this young black athlete that he can't call no shots round here, now, Jay. And of course, more racism, Jay. And you know what, Jay? I thought to myself, well, the first pick of the NFL draft that this year was a black quarterback, and over 60% of the athletes that were drafted that night, they were black. Close to 70% of the entire NFL is black. But Jay, that's not what grinded my fucking gears. And I'm about to get upset. The voice of Claude was ringing out, right? It's in my fucking skull and I couldn't get out. We don't own anything. We don't control, produce anything but sweat. There are currently 0 majority owners in the NFL, and across the whole entire major sports, there's one majority owner, and that's Michael Jordan. While this is a reality, we are still complaining again about what else what someone else does with their businesses that they own. That's literally minding someone else's business. The NFL is owned by the owners, not the employees. Here's that inclusion and integration shit here, Jay, that I fucking hate. We make up close to 70% of all major athletes in all major professional sports. So why do we leave? So why do we leave this to doubt? Why don't we just leave these businesses, white-owned businesses, and create our own businesses, such as an NFL, NBA, or whatever, baseball, football, basketball? Why don't we own our own record labels, our own distribution, our own publishing company? Why, Jay? Why? The power is in sticking together, not in trying to fight and argue for the crumbs left by others. All these years later, and we're still fighting to sit at the front of a table we don't fucking own. And I don't fucking get it, Jay. It's starting to piss me off, and I am getting frustrated even with this little monologue of mine. It's like, what's your take on us still complaining? Why did your door drop so low? Are they just scared of it? That's their fucking business. They own the shit. They get to do whatever the fuck they want. They own this industry. They own it. We own nothing. We don't own any major company. We don't own an Apple. We don't own a Ford. We don't own any of this shit, right? And look, we're locked out. 87% of the money is locked in and it's not coming out. Maybe 90% locked in these companies that we have no ownership in or little ownership in. And then we're fighting for the crumbs. And who are we fighting, Jay? Fighting each other. What the fuck? When are we going to stop complaining?
So here's the thing, man. And I have several thoughts on this here. I'll start with specifically the thing about the Shedeur Sanders. Because I saw people talk about, I don't watch football. I don't know it was the draft. I don't know anything about what the fuck is going on. But I come to find out this is Deion Sanders' kid. And I find out that they're mad that he got drafted lower than they expected him to get drafted, right? And then I see everyone calling it racism. Because this is what they call it. Of course it's racism. And the problem with that is exactly like you said, because then I got curious and I thought, well, who did they draft? Who was the number one draft pick? A black guy. They drafted a black guy. They picked one black guy over another black guy, and they're calling it racism. And the problem with these things is sometimes these so-called activists are the absolute worst people for their own fucking cause. And when you sit here and you call everything racism, it cheapens the claim of racism because it is so difficult to say that he didn't get picked because he was black when they picked another black person. And then you want to spin it and say they have a problem with a strong black person and a black person with opinions and all of this shit. But logically, if you want to make this argument, the problem wasn't with the color of his skin, it was with his opinions. Maybe if a white person had those same opinions, they wouldn't have picked his ass either. Because I saw the speech that he gave that they said they didn't want to pick him. And quite honestly, I probably wouldn't have went with his ass either. Him sitting there talking, if you're not going to change the culture of your team for me, don't pick me. Okay, then fuck you. I don't care if you're black, white, Mexican, I don't give a fuck what you are. This is my shit. I don't care how you feel about it. If you need to come over here and just rearrange my shit for you, fuck off. You go somewhere else and you go do that shit there, but I don't want to be part of it. And they had every right to not sit there and want a part of it. And it could have been anybody. But when you sit there and say it's because he is a strong black man, it cheapens your. And then when you want And then when you want to sit there and make these claims and people want to point to the shit Jerry Jones with the Clippers. Yes, he said racist shit. Yes, he doesn't like black people, but his team is still mostly fucking black people. So clearly his opinions are not preventing him from giving money to black people. So who gives a fuck? Why does everybody need to like every goddamn body? Why do you need everybody's fucking approval? They're willing to do business with you. That's all that matters at the end of the day. You wanted an opportunity? There's an opportunity. And motherfucker thinks you're less than? Okay, cool. I don't give a shit. You're paying me 10, 20, 30, 40 million fucking dollars. I don't give a fuck what your opinion of me is, motherfucker. We're here doing business. This is a business transaction. I might not like your punk ass either. Whoop-de fucking do. And this is the problem that people have with shit where, like, I'll say something about racism and people will pop up to say, well, they were mean to Oprah in Sweden. Who gives a shit? Oprah's a fucking billionaire. Who gives a fuck if everyone likes her or not? Who cares? You say they look down on Jay-Z. Who cares? He's a billionaire. None of this shit actually matters. These are child complaints. These aren't real fucking problems. But again, the point is you cheapen your argument. And also, ironically, the same people who were sitting there saying, because they were also saying they didn't like that he was Deion Sanders' kid or whatever with the little dynasty or whatever the fuck. The same people who sit there and will point and say all of these white people hire their friends and relatives are getting mad because they didn't hire a black person's relative. The fuck? You're fighting for the nepotism that you're mad about all of the fucking time. This is completely fucking dumb. But then to the other thing.
Before you go on, quick chime in to even prove your point even more. Like the NFL does not have problems hiring people they don't like. Like there's there's women beaters, there's rapists in the NFL, there's criminals in the NFL. They will give you a shot because they want to make money and they want to win. They don't give a fuck about the color of your skin. They want to use you to make money and to win. And how do you make money in the NFL? You win. And they don't give a fuck what you do outside of that unless you're kneeling in for a fucking flag. If it's not that, they will give you a shot. So I don't want to hear about that shit, dog. I don't want to hear about it. He was a confident. They will give a fucking woman beat or a man beat. They don't give a fuck. They will give you a shot.
I don't watch football, but Odell Beckham has a bunch of contracts and he's arrogant as fuck. Like, what are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't make sense.
It's nonsense. And that's the problem again, is you call everything racism and it cheapens your fucking claim. And at a certain point, because I don't want to hear this shit, because it's the boy who cried wolf. You point your finger at everything for this thing. So now just fuck all of it. You've devalued your own thing. Now nobody cares. Now everyone is annoyed when you cry racism because you cry it for every single thing in this world. Now nobody respects it. Now nobody puts any weight onto it. And that's no one's fault but your own, because you just throw that shit around for everything. It's like if you're ever in a relationship with a girl who gets super pissed off about everything that happens, it's like now none of this shit means anything because you get equally mad about everything. So who cares? If you're mad about everything, you might as well be mad about nothing. It doesn't matter. This is your default. I don't care about any of this shit anymore. So it no longer counts. And it's the exact same thing. But going back to what you said at the beginning, back before segregation, right? Yeah, I was going to say, black people had their own bus lines, their own banks, their own stores, their own businesses, their own little storefronts and all the little communities, and everything was running fucking smoothly. And then they pitched to you, you need to be a part of this. And this is everybody's fucking problem currently, because you want to sit there and talk sports shit. Go play for Ice Cube's league. Why are you sitting here driving?
Jay,
go play for Ice Cube.
Thank you.
Go put your music on Tidal. Go the fucking battle rappers all get to a point and get mad at Smack and go rap for King of the Dot. What are you talking about? Every time that we have some shit, people reject it. If y'all want to sit here, Gucci, Louis, all of this shit, go buy some fucking Fear of God. What are you talking about? You want to sit here, wear the fucking Balenciagas and the fucking Mason Margielas and then complain about all of this shit that you don't have any. Of course you don't have any fucking thing, because nobody hates you more than you. Nobody hates seeing black people succeed more than fucking black people. And this is the fucking problem with everything. Y'all don't want to be on 50 Cent shows and all that shit. Y'all want to be in the fucking Marvel movies. Y'all don't want to go do any of this shit. Y'all don't want to go play for Michael Jordan because you want to play for the fucking Knicks or the fucking Lakers. You want to go play for all of these other fucking people. Go fuck with your own people. Go support your own people. Go support your own shit. But you don't support each other, so who the fuck else is going to support you? And you want to sit there and say everybody's against us. Okay, then get together. But again, the black people are the only fucking people who will sit there and talk about you don't do this, so you're not black. You don't see the Mexicans bickering about that shit. You don't see the Jews bickering about that shit. You don't see the Asians bickering about that shit. It's Asians from all different walks of life. And none of them are sitting over there gatekeeping their own fucking skin color, talk about, well, you're not Asian properly because you eat hamburgers. Get the fuck out of here. It's only y'all, and y'all reject motherfuckers or turn people off from wanting to be part of your own shit. Because if I like different shoes than you, then all of a sudden I'm no longer one of you. If I don't smoke weed and you smoke weed, I'm not one of you. If I talk differently, then I'm fucking not one of you.
Political differences.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't support the same political party as me, so fuck you. You're not one of us. You have gatekeeped your own race to the point that Nobody could feel included in the shit. Even some of us do not want to be a part of it because of the fucking parameters that you have put around. We touched on this a few episodes ago. There are so many people who try and make blackness synonymous with ignorance. Like, if you were not doing this ignorant shit, then you were not black enough. When you sit there and you see the rappers, right, they reject Tyler the Creator, they reject Pharrell, they reject all of these motherfuckers, because even Kanye when he first came out, because you're not sagging your pants with your big ass oversized clothes talking about murdering people. Fuck you, you're white. Fuck you, you're a sellout. Fuck you, you're weird because you like skateboarding and all of this shit. And you sit there and reject everybody because they don't fit in your tiny ass little box, and then you wonder why nobody wants to fuck with you or you can't do anything.
And that
fucking insanity.
It's crazy. That was a nice spill. You just made me think of something else too, right? Like, when you say culture and this culture, I no longer think of it as culture. This hip hop and whatever this is not rap is not fucking culture, man. Just because you rap, you're not cultured. Just because you sag your jeans, you're not cultured. Just because you say nigga, you're not cultured, or bitch, or you got hoes, or you got chains, or you wear Gucci.
You're got your hair braided.
Get your hair braided, and you talk with a slang. I got culture. This the culture. This ain't my culture. This ain't my culture, dog. Like, that ain't culture to me. Like, being a nigga with a hard ER or A, whatever. That ain't no culture to me, man. Like, I'm a man. That's culture to me. Like, even when, hip hop was in its inception, you could maybe call that culture. You had, graffiti art and breakdancing and DJing and, rocking the crowd and, all these artistic things that you could pull from the art and call it cultural. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's culture. That's adding to something. That's something you should be proud to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? This right now is not culture. I don't. I hate to just call out names, but I don't give a fuck at this point. Like, if you could get behind a sexy red and stand there with her stomach out while she's pregnant, with her tattooed belly and lip rings and her ghetto attitude, and she could be whoever she wants to be. That's cool, but that's not culture. That's not my culture. I don't give a fuck what you say. You can't make me believe that that's my fucking culture. I don't give a fuck. So fuck all that shit. Like, fuck it, Jay. Like that. So don't call culture. That's why I said we use that term loosely on this show, because that ain't fucking culture.
But see, hold on, real quick. This is the thing, though, and this is what it is that they make to be the core of the culture, is the people doing the ignorant shit, right? They take all the fucking the most ghetto motherfuckers, but it's no different than when you look at white people take the hillbilly motherfuckers with only 4 teeth with their crazy ass trucks and Confederate flags. It's like, why are you taking the lowest common denominator and saying this is truly what it is that we are, and if you don't agree with this, fuck you? That's absolute insanity.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It just makes you think, man. Like, I'm starting to lose patience, with not just our people, but just with everybody as a whole, man. Like, and this is kind of like going back to rap. This is what I was alluding to on the song "Midlife Crisis" on "Chaos Is My Ladder," Jay. Chaos is my ladder too. I was alluding to this point. We invent this beautiful art, full, potentially profitable at the time, potentially profitable art form, and we gave it away. Right? We just handed it away. This is what I'm saying on this song. This is now a multi-billion-dollar industry, which is owned not by us, completely a monopoly by others than ourselves or anyone from the same or even remotely of the same hue as us. I don't know if you can name one major record label owned by us or someone who looks like us. Even when we had Death Row and Bad Boy and Cash Money, No Limit, even at their heights, they were either a subsidiary or a partner of a larger distribution.
Universal.
Yeah, a larger label or a distribution company. This is integration at its finest, Jay. You feel me? Like, and when And when we try to stick together and create our own distribution and cut the others out, they of course devise a plan to thwart those efforts. And I alluded to all these things on this song, and that's why I say these things as such things like these rappers are not better than me. Not because I'm not talking about skill and fucking art. And, oh, this guy had a metaphor. I'm not talking about that cornball shit. You know what I'm saying, Jay? I'm not talking about that nerd cornball shit. I'm talking about real shit in these raps. This is why I say I'm better. Not just because of the skill level and flows. And, oh, this guy has an interesting flow. Man, fuck all that, man. Fuck all that. We gave away a multi-million dollar business that could have helped our communities. We just handed it over. And all we could do is get on these rap platforms and talk about who's better, who got the better bars, top five. And that's another thing. Y'all rap platforms and podcasts and, oh, Kendrick and Drake. Fuck all that shit, man. Like, fuck all that. Why don't Kendrick and Drake and Jay and all these other motherfuckers get together and say, we're going to start distributing our own fucking music. Let's not fucking rap battle. Let's leave the rap battle where the fuck it is, right? And take some of our influences and our power and make our own distribution so we can have something for ourselves, right? I'd go. I mean, you could argue Jay did that, the title, right? But he no longer, kind of owns that. So there's that. I mean, he's of course that's his business. But I'm just tired of arguing about silly, goofy, stupid shit like gorillas and men and Kendrick outbarring Drake and yo, dog. This other shit, dog. This other shit, man. Like, do you realize we gave away a multi-billion-dollar business? I'm talking about yearly. We, as artists, only get crumbs from that. We only get crumbs from that. Like, when are we gonna start waking the fuck up and say, yo, fuck that. I don't want no more crumbs, man. I don't want no more crumbs. I want a bigger piece of the pie. Guess what? I want to own a bigger piece of the pie. And I'll put it in layman's terms for the street guys. Like, when are you going to stop running to the plug? And why don't you just be the fucking plug? And what I mean by plug, not the guy. I'm talking about the dude that's growing the fucking coca leaves and has his own fucking
on the ranch on the horse.
That guy. We need to be that guy. That's it.
See, the problem is, though, people are too fucking busy fighting over who gets the most crumbs to figure out how to learn to bake a pie. Like, this is the fucking problem. It's like, you hear the people sitting there bragging, like back in the day, they was bragging about their advance. They gave me $1 million. They gave me $5 million. Like, okay, cool, but they still own you. Like, y'all both some fucking slaves. You just got enslaved for a higher amount of money. Whoop. So as a whole, that just means you're more of a slave than the other motherfucker. But everyone's so caught up in the numbers and shit and whose t-shirt is the Gucciest and who has the most amount of fucking diamonds in their little chain and who gets the most hoes and who has the most fucking foreign cars and all of this other dumb shit to sit there and, or even going to the Drake and Kendrick thing. And people are sitting there and they're going, well, Drake sells more records as a whole. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who sells more fucking records, man? This shit is so fucking simple minded. And these are the same people who sit there and say they trying to distract us with this and this and that, and y'all fall for the shit. You think that because it's Drake and Kendrick and it's part of the culture that you're not falling for the fucking circus, that you're not a fucking willing participant in this shit? This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, it is a fucking shame that this division gets so much more attention than any degree of unity. Like you were saying before, like how back in the day there was a thing, Wayne and Jewels wanted to make an album, but they couldn't because of fucking label politics. Like, you and Conway making an album, you and Dave East making an album is such a bigger thing culturally than Kendrick and Drake battling. That is absolutely
They don't see it, Jack.
insanity though. They don't, and they don't because they don't care about it. They want the beef, they want the war, they want the drama instead of all of this other shit. You have like back in the day, listening to music, like the shit that's happening now, this was like the shit that people dreamt about back in the day. You know, you wanted the fucking can't feel my face shit again, the Wayne and Joel's. Hey, you doing the shit now. That's a much bigger move. The Watch the Throne shit and just but much more. That's the bigger move than all of this division and shit. But y'all want to sit there and get mad because Kanye put on a black fucking KKK outfit because it's the gossip. Y'all want to get lost in the gossip and tearing each other down because again, going back to what we were saying at the beginning, no one hates black people more than fucking black people. Right. And this is why nobody can do any fucking thing.
And black is for sale. Like, I've noticed that black is for sale now, right? And what I mean by that, or black culture, you put black in front of anything and it's starting to sell, man. Black Lives Matter, black culture, black movies. Like I seen, I don't know if you've seen Sinners. Sinners came out with a black director, Ryan Coogler, and a black cast, and it's black. It sold a lot of motherfucking movies. It is like even Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like black sells, Jay. And who's it sell to? Our dumbasses. That's who it sells to. And I see Ryan, to his credit, he was like, yo, man, like Black Panther is not I don't want to stop saying black movie, like or black director or black cat, just stop.
See, that's the thing. It's like, just be a director.
I don't, because black it sells to us, right? Because we run, and it's a trigger word. Now it's a trigger word. Black, like I said, Black Lives Matter. That was a trigger. That was a trigger. It had to be framed in that specific order. Black Lives Matter. Now you cannot say anything else. So it's when you say a black movie, well, I'm going to see this black. I'm black. Or you see a black president.
Black-owned.
Right, black-owned. Right. And you seen the clip with Wallo. I don't know if you've seen that clip with Wallo. And he's saying, fuck. He said, that's a hustle. Black businesses. That's a hustle. That's a fucking hustle. He was like, I might misquote him a little bit, but he said, fuck black business. Do you have, are your employees, do your employees work hard? You have clean chefs, clean kitchen. Good food. Is your business good? Is your business?
You have a good business.
You have a good business. Fuck a black business. You have a good business. And then consistency, right? Are you fucking consistently good? Right? And I'll add on to what he was saying. And everybody got on him saying, oh, man, fuck. Black people, again, when you talk about supporting black business or whatever the case may be, let's just support good business, right? And if you're black and you own a business, you have to make sure it's fucking good, right? Any fuck black, white, I don't give Mexican, I don't give a fuck who you are. Make sure you're fucking you want your business to survive, make sure it's good. And on top of that, consistently good. And on top of that, just because someone bought one t-shirt, that's not support, right? Jay, come on, let's get. Oh, you support Trump? Like you support this guy? You support Kamala? You support this? And if you still support Trump, who the fuck is supporting it? Like, how do you support these people? What the fuck are you talking? I put no marketing dollars behind any of this shit. If you buy one t-shirt, that's not fucking support. Now, if I frequent your fucking store, and I'm a guy that's inside your diner, or your black-owned diner, your white-owned, whatever, and I frequent this shop, I support this shop, I tell my friends about this shop, or this, whatever it may be, that's supporting your business, not buying one fucking shirt. And how do you support your business? If it's fucking consistently fucking good. Black is that word black is now a fucking marketing tool.
They what was that the Wayans brother shit, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all.
Yeah. I'm blacker than black. Like, come on, man.
And they don't fucking man. People done got fucking brainwashed by that shit, and now it's all of the things now with the black owned business and black t-shirts and the black restaurants and the black whatever the fuck. Like, Yeah, like support good movies. The fucking Ryan Coogler thing. Just let him be a good
Yes,
director. And this is
please.
the problem again too that people do. People do this with all of their causes. Is you other yourself when you insist on attaching these types of fucking labels to yourself, and then you wonder why you get considered as others because you're othering yourself, and that is the fucking problem. If you want this integration that everyone swears is the whole entire, then fucking act like it. Like if that's what you want, do it. Or if you want to be separate, then be separate. Like pick a fucking lane. Like you're trying. Everyone's trying to straddle this stupid fucking line between I'm just like you, but also I'm different and better than you. Like this is a very very hard narrative to get anybody the fuck else on board with. Either you want everyone to be the same, or you want everyone to be different. Pick one. Pick your lane. If you're better and you're superior and you're different and all of this, and no one can say certain things about you, okay, that's fine. You're separating yourself, but you have to deal with that and go live in the reality that creates now. Go make your own shit. Go do your own shit. Or you want to be a part of everybody else and they got to leave all the rest of that shit fucking be. And that's just what it is. Such is fucking life. You can't have it both ways. And that's what everyone wants. And they sit there and reference all of this past shit, all of this old shit to try and say that this is different and we need special treatment and acceptance because all of this it's fucking insanity. This is ridiculous. And people, somebody sent me a DM the other day talking about because I said the thing about the only like your skin isn't holding you as you and your fucking mindset behind it. Like, well, if racism isn't real, how do you explain segregation and apartheid and redlining and fucking Tulsa? It's like, this is the past, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Back in the day, back in the 1700s, there was no internet, but we have it now. Who fucking cares? Who gives a shit? This is not relevant to anything that's going on currently. And yes, some people had internet before other people. They had a head start. Do we need to pay back the fucking Italians from the 1500s because they didn't have fucking internet and couldn't make the same amount of money that we're making now, so their relatives need, like, this is ridiculous. Who gives a shit? Live in the fucking present, man. But I even saw fucking, I think it was 19 Keys said something about the shit. Every time you want to sit there and talk about doing something, you always point back to Tulsa, Oklahoma 100 years ago and say, well, look what happened then. Who cares? This is not fucking currently. This is not happening now. That was the past. Sure, that happened then. Sure, that shit fucking sucked. Whoop-de-doo. We're not living in there currently. Motherfuckers are starting their own goddamn business now and anybody coming and bombing that shit. So what the fuck are you talking about? This is not a real excuse. This is not a real thing. Sure, neighborhoods were set up in certain ways 60, 70, 80, 90 years ago. Who cares? We don't live then. We live in the present. What about now? You can move wherever the fuck it is that you like. Go buy a house somewhere else. Maybe the neighbors won't like you. So what? You don't need the neighbors to approve of you moving in. And if you do, go find a different neighborhood. Why do you want to live in a neighborhood full of people who don't fucking like you anyway? That's the thing that I never understood. They had the thing, it was a few years ago about, it was like some gay people want to get married in Texas or Colorado or some shit, and they sued some baker because they didn't want to make their cake. Why do you want this motherfucker to make your cake any goddamn? Like, you didn't want to make your cake. He's free to not make your cake. Go find another fucking baker. Jesus Christ. Everybody doesn't like you. This is not a real fucking problem. This is school children shit. This is, they won't let me on their court and play with their basket. Go make some other fucking friends, man.
Yo, go get your own fucking court, man. That's what I'm doing.
Go paint your own lines on the ground and inflate your own fucking ball. Gather the people who want to play with you. Fuck them then. Whoop-de-doo.
Bake your own fucking cake, man. Put the little two gay men on the cake, fucking prancing and frolicking on top of the cake. Make your own fucking cake. God, like, come on, man. You just pissed me off with that, Jay. You just fucking pissed me off with that shit. Oh my fucking God.
This is the shit that people are on, and it is the most fucking irritating thing ever, is that everyone sat there and they took this stupid little disadvantaged message and they ran with it so fucking far to the point that now they need all this special treatment. It's like all of you are othering yourselves all of these other times, because if I didn't want to bake a cake for a fucking white supremacist or something, it would be perfectly fucking fine. I cannot want to bake a cake for who the fuck it is that I want. I cannot want to hire. Who cares? Go do your own shit. Stop trying to get special fucking treatment. Fuck all of that.
Speaking on people doing whatever the fuck they want, I know you probably seen this too. Like we said at the beginning of the show, we got kind of caught up in the fucking little stupidness online, and we got caught up throughout the week.
In the peasantry.
We got caught up in the peasantry, man. While we were off doing godly things, fucking we got dragged. I I've seen people upset about Saquon Barkley visiting Trump. I'm like, oh my fucking god, who gives a fuck about this running back going to fucking golf with the pro? I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck it. He wants to go golf with Trump. Let him go golf with Trump. Oh, how dare he? How dare this multi-millionaire, multi-million dollar, whatever, go golf with this other rich guy and
with the president.
So upset with the president of the United States. How dare he go golf with him? I'm no longer a fan of. Man, shut the fuck up. Who gives a fuck? Who cares, man? Or do you wake up in the morning and have to go to work and do your best to be consistent at your life? You have to do that. What Saquon Barkley does on his spare time with the president, that orange-haired motherfucker, is his business, man. Shout out to both of them. Who gives a fuck? I'm out playing golf with somebody, with one of my friends, motherfucker. Fuck them. Fuck everybody. It's about worrying about yourself. If you don't want to collude together and come together as a cohesive unit, then fuck it. Every man for himself then. And if you're doing every man for itself, you can't be worrying about another man. Because like I said earlier, it's only a set percentage left for us at Jay. Only the wolves are going to survive this one. So I'm a fucking wolf, and wolves don't give a fuck about what the other wolves are doing on the other fucking prairie. Go do your own thing. I'm over here feeding on these sheep. Let the other wolves do their thing.
Man, that is the dumb. I did not see that shit, but god damn, that is fucking stupid.
He's golfing.
Who cares? Like, this is what do you? But like the premise behind it, though, what do you think is going to happen? Not all of the celebrities refuse to talk to Donald Trump, and this is something. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like this is. People have become these big ass children just sitting there throwing temper tantrums for every fucking app. Like, what are you talking about?
We'll show him. We won't show up. That'll get him.
This is what they were sitting here doing with the fucking, we're not shopping at Target. Nobody fucking cares, man. This is fucking stupid. If this is such a problem, all of you band together, start your own business, and you hire a fucking weird rainbow collection of people, and you make sure that you have fucking black midgets and Panamanian lesbians and motherfucking Samoan barbers and all kind. Like, just make sure you have just a fucking smattering of everybody, and you do your thing, and you hire everybody based off of that, and you go sell your fucking bikinis for men and deodorant for cats and whatever the fuck else it is that floats your weird ass little boat. Go do it, but stop throwing temper tantrums because everyone is not doing what the fuck it is that you want to do. And again, y'all sitting here arguing about can you beat up a gorilla or not, while other people are sitting here doing shit that actually makes a difference. And then you're getting mad at them, and you're sitting here complaining as the same exact people who sit there and complain, well, how do you explain the gap between the CEO of Amazon, the average Amazon worker? The average Amazon worker is a motherfucker who moves boxes from one spot to another. Who cares? This is so fucking stupid. This is a complete misunderstanding of the world around you, and this is why it is that you are not where it is that you would like to be. This is why you are not doing anything in life. This is why you are still in a position where you can't afford to pay fucking rent while other people make millions of dollars, because y'all sitting here throwing stupid little bitch ass temper tantrums about the dumbest of shit because you can't understand very straightforward concepts, and someone has convinced you that if you cry about something long enough, someone will come change it for you. And even though that has never happened, you still continue to do it. You still sit there and put up your stupid little tweets and threads and posts and all of this shit, whining about whatever the fuck issue it is that you have currently. Saquon Barkley went to talk to Donald Trump and I don't like him and that's not nice. Oh, fuck you. Go do something about it. Go improve your own goddamn life and improve everyone else's lives around you. Go make some more money. Let your family make some more money and let that spread out. And then put yourself in a position, if it's so fucking easy to be a CEO of a company, go start a fucking company and CEO the shit. And you pay all of these fucking people $200,000 a year. You do it. You go start. Someone said something before about how it costs whatever amount of money to open up a McDonald's, and they or it was real easy to open up a McDonald's because all you had to do was apply for loans, and the owner of that McDonald's was making like 10 times the amount of the salary of the people, but they worked harder than him and he didn't deserve it because all he had to do was fill out the papers. So I'm like, okay, cool. Go fill out papers, start a McDonald's, and you pay these fucking people then. If this is the case, if you truly believe this, go do it. Otherwise, just shut the fuck up about it. Or put yourself in a position you will understand that's not how it works. But all these people sitting here complaining about shit have absolutely no idea how the fucking world works. And the crazy thing is, like back in Donald Trump's first presidency, Ice Cube went and met with Donald Trump to talk about doing some shit to better the community. And everyone got mad at him. It's like, you guys are mad at Donald Trump for allegedly harming the community. Ice Cube goes and meets with him to better the community. And y'all sit there talking about how dare you meet with this mother. Like, what do you want for real? Also, what are you talking about?
He also said the other side didn't want to meet. He said that. He was like, they wanted me. So I went with who I had to go with. They wanted me. This side ain't wanted me. So I went over here. Y'all, why y'all mad at me? I'm trying to help. And you made a great point earlier about go play with Ice Cube. Shout out to fucking Ice Cube, man. Shout out to fucking Ice Cube, man. He's not the average celebrity. He's not out here fucking shucking and jiving, smoking and joking, laughing with everybody. Fucking, he keeps that mean mug on all the fucking time because he's ready for war at any fucking time, and he's going to war.
Motherfucker been grimacing for 40 years.
For 40 years. Now I see why. Now I see why he's been grimacing for 40 years. Shout out to fucking Ice Cube. That motherfucker said, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to start my own fucking league. I'm going to start my own league.
Man, hold up. Same shit. Fucking Tyler Perry went and started his own studio complex, gigantic thing in Atlanta, and everyone sits there and talks the shit about Tyler Perry. Like, he went and did it, and y'all hate the motherfucker for it. What is your problem?
Go over there.
What is the fucking problem?
Here's my thing, right? Go over there, put in an application. If you don't like his movies, write some better ones. Right? Write some better content. Go in there, try to add to the situation, right? Try to add to the situation. And you're correct. He has his own shit. He's not the only one. Kevin Hart, I believe, has his own. And I think 50's been trying to.
He's building it, Shreveport.
So, shout out to them for at least trying to be a plug or something close to the plug. Because that's what we were talking about at the beginning, man. Just aspiring to be the plug, in lack of better terms. Like, we don't have anything. Right? Let's stop arguing about stupidness. And that's how we started the show off. Everybody, 100 men, 100 beating a gorilla, and Shador Sanders and Saquon Barkley, and this guy, he did something I ain't liking. And Kendrick said this about Drake, and Drake said this about Kendrick. What the fuck, man? We don't have anything. Do you realize that, right? Because I don't think they understand what's about to happen. You feel what I'm saying, Jay? I don't think they understand. If you don't grab a hold of something tangible soon, you're fucked. You're fucked. And forever. And that's a lot of black people, but that's poor white people, poor whites, and poor. If you don't, just don't think you white and you excluded. Now, if you're poor, you're excluded.
See, that's the thing, though, right there, because you said this too with the music. But the thing that people miss when they want to call everything racism, they exploit the fucking rock music, they exploit the fucking country music, they exploit the pop music, they exploit all of it. They take whatever it is and they bastardize it and make it into this thing to just churn out profit for everybody's shit. But we just happen to call it racist when it happens, but they're doing the same thing. There is a vast difference between the popular country music, the shit that's about cowboy boots and trucks and beer and fishing, and the I don't know, deep cut country music, whatever the fuck it is they call it, whatever the U version of country music is. Like, there's a big difference, but they still bastardized all of that shit, and they exploited it, and they turned it on everybody. They did it in all things because they're trying to control all the people, and they're trying to lead all of the people astray and get all of the people caught up in the mediocrity and the dumbest shit and play to the lowest common denominator, but only we call it racism.
And we also call it culture. That's the difference.
The Wall Street motherfuckers aren't sitting there talking about the motherfuckers down there on the airboats in the swamp or culture.
No.
That's not what all is. That is what it is they wanted to leave behind, because only in black culture is changing and growing seen as a bad thing. Only is leaving your neighborhood not still sitting around on the stoop with a bunch of broke who are going to shoot each other over the color of their t-shirts now a fucking bad thing, because everyone else understands we don't want to be around these motherfuckers. We don't need to continuously be the lowest common denominator. But only here do you hear the shit. Oh, you left the hood. You switched up. You changed. You talking white. You dressing white. You want to be like the white people because you start doing fucking better, and now you don't want to hang around a bunch of poor, ignorant, violent motherfuckers. Only here.
That's the difference, Jay. That's the difference between manipulating rock and roll and country and all these other things. We live by this culture. That's the difference, right? We ride around killing each other to the culture, playing the culture in the boom box or whatever the case may be, right? We sag our pants. We're degenerates to this culture. That's the difference. We let the culture control us because we have given the most popular people in this culture too much power. Us, we give them just too much power. Because, well, let's go back to who gives a fuck what Ja Rule says, right? Like, it's the same, like when Chappelle said that, like, what? Ja Rule said what? Who gives a fuck, right? He's a rapper. Like, and that's okay. And Malcolm X said it too. Like, celebrity, like, why are we the only culture that hold these celebrities up as leaders?
As fucking gods, just because you can say some shit, cool.
Yeah, no, that's not how that shit goes, right? But we're like Malcolm X said it first. Like, I don't gotta listen to Kareem Abdul. Like, what he played ball, man. You feel me? Like,
see, that's the thing though. The fucking white folks look up to Warren Buffett and Bill Gates and Elon Musk, and we want to be like Future.
What's the difference?
Like, no specific knock to Future, but like, people want to be the character that he is in his music.
Yes, the character,
and that's the fucking problem. That's the fucking problem, and that's what's propped up is the fucking you want to be the fucking Migos and shit. Like, this is the problem. People don't even take the best parts of the culture shit. It's the shit that's actually useful that gets rejected. The shit that you talk about is what gets because I would guarantee you, if your music was still nothing but straight gangster shit, you'd probably be the biggest motherfucker in the world right now. That's what people want to hear is the ignorant shit. Like, but because you sit there and talk knowledge and some shit, you give game, and I've brought up the bar before. I think it's probably on the scrapped one, but you were born looking like your parents, but you're going to die looking like your life choices. All that shit throughout the shit. You said the chaos is my liar too. I just listened to the first one the other day, and I'm like, God damn, this is just fucking like, this is roadmap, but nobody wants to hear that shit. They want the ignorant shit. You don't want to hear Kanye when he's sitting there talking about how you could better yourself. You want to hear Kanye talking about Nazi shit and all of that shit. You don't want to hear even fucking the baby. You don't want to hear him trying to put you on game, talk about work hard. You want to hear him talk about fucking somebody's bitch. Like, this is you highlight the wrong shit, you favor the wrong shit, you prop up the wrong shit, then wonder why you're in the wrong place.
It's the culture. This is our culture, right? And that's why I'm going to forever say, don't ever compare me to no fucking rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't compare me to no fucking rapper. What are you talking about? Cocaine? Or like, what, we still doing that? Like, when the last time you sold cocaine, nigga? Like, nigga, still do that?
Thing, man. Fucking Jeezy come out and talk about take control of your life and be positive and grow from your pain, and people pop up and say, yo, sell drugs again. Like, what are you talking about?
Jeezy? Yeah, where's that?
What's wrong with you? Like, this motherfucker's 45. I don't know how the fuck old Jeezy is, but he's older. Like, this motherfucker grew and he's trying to give you game, and you're like, nah, go ride around in the Chevy on the big ass rim shooting people. Like, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? Jay-Z put out fucking 444. You're like, nah, go back to selling drugs, hove. Right. Like, what are you talking about? Why do you want this? Even T.I. is like, go back to trapping. This is a fucking family man, beat cases and shit and got businesses. He tried to give you some game and you just want him to shoot people and act ignorant.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's the frustrating part, Jay. And that's really what I'm fighting for, man. Like, and this is why I do albums with other independent artists. And I'm glad you picked up on that. It's like, yo, man, I'm trying to gather us together. I'm trying to put us in one pile of independent artists, and at some point, we're gonna ride. I want to take over, man. I want distribution. I want to be able to distribute my own music. Shout out to B. Dot. He asked me when I did the interview. He asked me like, "Why don't you tour?" I'm like, "Yeah, because I don't control it." You know what I'm saying? I don't control it because I need to fight to get in that position where I can control the whole situation, and because it could be this is my business, man, and I want my business to be solely my business. That's what I'm fighting for, right? Yeah, my catalog is my business, but it's currently distributed by someone or a business or a corporation that I don't own it or don't have a part in, right? So that's the part in these streaming platforms, and we say, how do you choose to pay us what you want to pay us? Like, there's no such thing as a fourth of a penny. That money doesn't even exist. But that's what we get paid per stream or something like that, give or take. But that's not even a form of currency. If they gave us
if you stream one thing, what they can't even pay you.
Yo, you can't even. It's not even. They made the fucking currency up. The fourth of a penny. That's not even like. Is there a coin for that? I've never seen it. Right. So if they paid us 1 penny, half of us would be fucking billionaires. Even a penny, or millionaires. Like half of us, more than half of us. If it was just 1 penny. If it was just 1 penny. But we're not fighting for that, right? We're not fighting for that. We want to know who won the battle, and these rap platforms want to going back and forth about, and they don't even mention this shit. That's what pisses me off. So all these rap platforms and podcasts and whatever, yo, let's start talking about ownership. And I know not just ownership, complete ownership of our products.
That's what Kanye tried to do when he got his little stem player and put the album on it. Everyone's like, this is fucking stupid. Like, god damn, like every time someone tries some fucking progress, you want to sit there and shut the shit down. And you wonder why you don't go anywhere, because you insist on being lost, and you insist on following this map that is proven to go no fucking where, and then you wonder why you wind up nowhere, and then your dumbass blames the white man. It's not the fucking white man. It is you. It is the fucking culture. It is a stupid fucking shit that you have allegiance to, that you fucking do because you're more concerned with whose chain is the fucking craziest, and it's more interesting to you that this motherfucker spent $8 million on his chain, and it's big and it's colorful and it looks weird and all of this shit, and it's all of this. This is retarded. These are not real things. Look at the people who were doing actual things. Again, I said it before. Back in the you and Rome Streets doing the shit would have been like Lloyd Banks and Fabulous putting out an album back in the day. That would have been fucking amazing. But it didn't happen. But people are sitting there doing it, and nobody sits there and pays attention to it because it's not the #1 song in the world. It's not, oh, this is it getting spins in the fuck. I don't hear that shit when I'm outside. I don't hear that shit in the club. Who cares about that? Like, you're a fucking idiot. I don't hear this on the Instagram story. Like, you're fucking retarded. You focus on dumb shit. This is why you have dumb shit.
Yeah, they don't understand. They don't understand what we're fighting for. But I'm gonna keep fighting. We're gonna keep fighting. Jay, you are now part of this fight. Like, shit, we started this podcast, and we talked about it off camera. Like, yo, would we sell this or do this or whatever if it came to that, and YouTube and this platform? Like, damn, I would love to just have our own platform, and we could just say whatever the fuck we want, when we want to say it, how we want to say it.
And I guarantee you, had we sat here pulling up just fucking gossip topics like everyone else does, going back and forth about it, we would be the biggest fucking podcast in the world by now. we'll be way fucking bigger. If we sat there and pulled this shit up and said, "Oh, what do you think about? Let's break down Kendrick and Drake. Let's break down who else did some shit. I don't fucking know who did shit, but let's break this down. What do you think about this? What do you think about what Eminem said about this at this time? Like we would be, because people love that shit. People want to hear all of that shit. If we did all of this other ignorant streamer person shit, reacting to whatever the fuck, we would be
like this,
tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands and listeners and all of that shit, because y'all want to hear ignorant shit, but we're still sitting here choosing to talk about some real shit. And this one might have happened to seem like it was focusing on a specific group of people, and it was, but this applies blanketly. Yes, if you might be a different motherfucker, you be a fucking white businessman, this applies to you still. The lesson carries over. You don't focus so much on the packaging and look at what it is that's inside. All of this shit applies. These are universal things. You are focusing on the wrong shit everywhere in life. You were getting distracted by the stupid shit, by the packaging, by the shiny shit, and you were being led astray, and then you wonder why you are astray. And it is your fault. It is not the people leading you. It is on you for following the fucking path. It branches off so many other fucking places. You have so many opportunities to go somewhere else and do a different thing, but you still do the fucking dumb shit.
Absolutely. You think the average white man is not being fucking screwed right now? Like, of course.
Yeah. Fucker is subjugated. He is just as oppressed as everybody else.
It's worse because he don't know it.
He doesn't even know. He doesn't even have anybody to blame for his oppression.
That's it. He don't even know.
He don't even know. But the point is, all of you, everybody is being oppressed and held down in the same way, but everybody can free themselves in the exact same fucking way. The problem is not what's actively being done. The problem is the narratives that you subscribe to, and everybody has their own different version of it. You've just made yours about the color of your skin, but there is the same things applying to the white folks, to the Mexicans, to the fucking Asians, to whoever the fuck else it is. Everyone has these same fucking things, and they're all being dangled fucking carrots and promised dumb shit and going down a path to nowhere. Every single person, but every single person could step off of the path and go the better, the intelligent way.
Well, you know what, the Asians,
everybody,
they don't complain, man. So you can't put them in.
They just do shit. they just fucking get.
They get shit
done. When people say about that, it's like, well, the Asians don't have that, because they're the only ones who aren't whining. They don't whine about it. You see Japan got fucking atomic bombed 50, 60, 70 some odd fucking years ago, and they're not still whining about it. They're just doing shit. You know what's crazy is all the shit that's considered the culture, half of the shit half of it is Japanese shit. All of the fucking bape and everything along those fucking, they're just over there doing their own thing. Yeah. You're taking their shit and calling it your own shit, but they don't care. They don't even complain about it. They just keep doing their fucking thing, because for whatever reason, the Asians don't fucking complain. They just get shit done.
They don't. I mean, I think it's part of their fucking culture.
Their culture. Look at that.
Yeah, their culture, just to put their head down and go to work, man. It's no fucking complaining. You see 17 of them in a fucking Chinese shop, in a fucking Chinese restaurant. It'd be like, I remember, growing up, go to my favorite Chinese restaurant, the Great Wall. That was the name of it. We're going there, ignorant, a whole bunch of big black ignorant motherfuckers who storm in there. Oh, let me get some fried rice, chicken wing, da. And we'll see in the kitchen, it's a whole family. And they're fucking working in tandem to get everything done. And not only are they working, they also live there in the restaurant. You would see the children come up from like a trap door in the kitchen. I'm dead ass. You laughing?
That's what they do.
Laughing, man. Nah, they lived in the fucking restaurant, dog. So, and people always ask me like, why you don't run out of shit to talk about? I was like, because I observe everything. My homies, they wasn't looking. I see everything, and I'm like, damn, that motherfucker work hard. they live in the fucking restaurant, and they're coming up and they're working, and hold on, the kids are working there too. And I'm talking about these kids are like 5, 6, 7 years old, and they're doing their homework at the same time. And once they finish their homework, they go fucking fry some fucking rice. Then they'll go back to the homework, and they're fucking well behaved. And they'll go back in the fucking trap door downstairs and shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, we got some catching up to do. And this was when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like we complain and we don't get this. We a job don't pay this and this don't do it. And I'm looking at these folks These some hard working motherfuckers, and they got their head down and they're fucking getting it done without no fucking complaints. And I admire that. That's why I'm like, yo, this there's a different culture going on within Asian folks than any other culture. I hate to fucking said culture too many times on this fucking show already. But
Yeah, it took over.
We got to find a new word.
So first and foremost, just real quick, this is kind of related to the very, very beginning. But the chicken wings that you get at the Chinese food place are the fucking greatest. Don't even give a fuck. Yeah. You could go find the fanciest shit in the world. The Chinese food, the little 6 wings for like $3 back in the day. That's the greatest shit in the whole entire fucking world. Best fucking chicken wings. Period. But yeah, man, you see them, their whole entire family. They work at the fucking dry cleaners, or they work at wherever the fuck it is, and it's all of them. And they are the only people who could come and put up their own shop in the middle of everything else. Chinese fucking letters on the sign, Chinese fucking menus on the wall and shit, no English, and Chinese people will seek it out and go to it. They support each other, period. Wherever the fuck it is that they are. This is why there's a Chinatown in every major city. Because they go make their own shit. They want their food from their people with their decorations and their utensils. They don't want to go and be a part of the rest of you. So they other themselves, but they support each other in doing it. They have their own banks. They have their own restaurants. They have their own dry cleaners. They have their own buildings. They have their own clothing stores. They have their own everything. And they all go and shop with each other. They have their own hair salons and barbershop, every fucking thing, nail places, and they all go do the other shit. The Chinese people go to the Chinese banks. The Chinese people go to the fucking Chinese real estate agents. The Chinese people go buy the Chinese fucking clothes. The Chinese people wash their fucking clothes. They make their fucking food. All of that shit because they understand ownership.
Man, you see how we tied that back from the. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You gotta name the episode.
Yeah, and I gotta name this episode. Let me see. What am I going to name this episode? Because we did a lot of talking. But
yeah, you got to come up with something because now I'm going to call it the culture.
Hell no. I'm going to call it we're better off being better off. Better off being better off. That's what I'm going to name. I don't even know exactly what that means, and I just thought about it. It has meaning.
I like it.
We are better off just being better off. We were better off being better off, right? We started this show saying we were doing our own thing, like the Chinese, right? How Jay so skillfully and tactfully spun that shit back around to the beginning of our conversation. We were doing these things. We had our own banks, our own restaurants, our own bus service. We had these things, right? We were better off. So we are better off being better off. Stop chasing shit you don't own and can't be a part of and you're fighting to be a part of. That's not your business. Mind your fucking business, right? Either if it's somebody sliding in the NFL draft or a football player doing something, and he's not getting what he deserves, it doesn't fucking matter. We do not own these businesses. Yeah, artists. Oh, Drake is suing UMG. Guess what? He is signed to that label. If he wanted to do something he shouldn't have signed a contract giving him $500 million. He should have went independent. That's what he should have done. He works for someone. So stop. Oh, Drake, man, look, I don't want to get in people's business, but I'm just saying he could have set things right a little bit. If now Drake would have went independent, it would have twisted this whole thing around. This is why he was given $500 million, because Drake being independent would have gave us more power. But again, he's half us and half somebody else.
Hold up though, because this is, you said the thing. It was years ago. I think I heard fucking Joe Budden say the thing. Like if Drake went independent, it would have changed the whole entire everything for forever. This was before he even came out. But here's the thing though, Tech 9 is doing better than all of these fucking rappers you look at completely independent, but y'all don't fuck with Tech-9 because he's too white. He's weird. He's not of the culture. But if you followed what he has done, what everyone was out there trying to do, he did what Nipsey was trying to do times 100, and he's been doing it for. This is not a knock to Nipsey at all.
He's just not cool. He's just not cool.
Yeah, exactly. Tech-9's weird. Tech-9's not cool. Tech-9 got the no mustache and the Tech-9 got the fucking mohawks and shit. Tech-9's weird, so y'all don't fuck with Tech-9.
The name of his shit is called Weird Music. The name of his
Strange Music.
Strange Music.
Yeah.
So it's
it's
not of the culture.
But see, this is the thing though. Y'all rejected Tech-9, but Tech-9 is making the money that you think all of your favorite rappers are fucking making on his own, because he doesn't care about being part of the culture. But rather than look to Tech-9 and say, what is Tech-9 doing that we can do? You reject Tech-9 because he doesn't have the big ass fucking chains and he's not super, which is wild to me, because he still be saying gangster shit sometimes, but like he's not super gangster like everybody else.
Tech-9 is crazy with the shit. Like, let's not.
Tech-9 is a great rapper. This is
shit, bro. Let's not get it fucked up.
Oh yeah, no. This is y'all knock Tech-9. I respect Tech-9.
Nah,
I know Tech-9 makes good music. Tech-9 can rap. Tech-9 is great. But he also killing it to business. And if you follow his blueprint, instead of trying to be the next fucking Drake, then maybe you would fucking be somewhere and more people would follow this shit and understand. Again, he is showing you what's possible to do, because y'all want to sit there and act like, well, you can't be that big. But you can't have the commercial success of Drake. That's fine. But I guarantee you, Tech-9 is doing just as well as fucking Drake is.
He is. And he gets to do what he wants.
Because he doesn't have to play the game. He doesn't have to. He can say what he wants. He doesn't have to dress like a gay. He doesn't have to do all this weird fruity dancing shit. He doesn't have to be on stage twerking and doing stupid shit. He doesn't need to sit there and propping up the fucking Sexy Red. Again, this is not specifically a knock to Sexy Red, but also kind of it is, because her whole entire brand is some ignorant shit, and I'm not really. It's the represent. I don't know her as a person. Exactly. It's the representing. It's the packaging. This is what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. This is what we are talking about. This is different. But there is so much other shit that you could do if you step outside of your narrow vision of the culture.
Yeah, no, that's beautifully said, Jay, man. And yeah, man. Let's start to do better. Let's start to talk. Start to spark these conversations about ownership and not only ownership, control, producing, and grabbing what's left, what's little left of this pie that's left for us. If we stick together, we might be okay. But listen, I'm not going to sit around and wait, Jay. I am going to work on myself and work on me being the greatest possible person I can be, because I can't wait around for y'all niggas, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna keep it moving, man. y'all too far behind.
Y'all clearly don't want to do a goddamn thing.
You're too. And when I say that, I mean everybody, man. White, black. We can't put Asians in there. But maybe American. Well, not even American. They don't give a fuck. American Asians don't give a fuck. Like you said, they have their own communities. There's a Chinatown and everything. And not only that, I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but in Jersey City, there's an Indian Square. There's a Chinatown in Jersey City. Where they only shop and interact with their own there. I mean, it's not, you could go into Indian Square and it's not racist or anything. You go and buy, do, shop, and go as you please, go and come as you please.
But it's all them.
It's all them, yeah. And everybody can live amongst you. Like, this is not racism because I want my own and we want to be together. It's tribalism. Right. Like, this is my tribe.
This is collectively a topic for a different time, yes. But one of the most annoying shit is this fucking diversity for the sake of diversity. Like, you just want shit to be different because you want shit to be different. Like, you need to start focusing on good people, not just people who look different. Like, I don't need all of my friends to look different. Like, I'm trying to fill in some sort of fucking quota. Right. People like people who look like them. Such is life. The problem only comes when you reject people because they don't. Those are two very different things. Right. You can only hang out with black people or white people or Asians or Mexicans, and that doesn't make you racist. The problem comes when you won't interact with somebody because they're a different race. But again, wildly different.
Right. I'm glad you said that, man. It's like you can be with your own tribe and still love another tribe or have love for another tribe and still interact with them and then go off to your tribe and like what's wrong with that? Like, when I get mad when black people get mad at white people saying, "Well, I don't want my son with a," like that's just what they want. Like the why you get what the fuck?
But
Why would
see,
you
this
get
is
mad
the
at
thing though.
that?
You get mad 'cause they don't want their son to date a black woman, but you're perfectly cool to say you don't want to date white women. It's the same
Like, yeah, it's the
fucking
same
thing, man.
shit.
Damn.
What the fuck,
It's the
man?
same. Exactly.
Like, that should be pissing
Exactly.
me off, Jay. That should be pissing me off. Oh, he racist. He don't want his son with a. That's his prerogative. Guess what?
Who
Right. When
cares?
we say we don't want our kids bringing home a white, everybody's just. So I don't get offended by these things. Or why can't a white person be proud to be white? What the fuck? I'm proud to be black. Shit. Proud to be Mexican. Proud to be Asian. Who?
You should be proud to be whatever
Whatever
the
you
fuck
want
it is
to.
that you are, because
Fuck.
you're you. Like, what are you talking about? If you're white, be proud that you're white. Be proud you're black. Proud you're short. Proud you're tall. Proud you're
Yes.
whatever. Anything that you can't change, you might as well love. Like,
That's a great. That's how you end it. Say that one more time, Jay.
anything you can't change, you might as well love.
Mm. Ooh.
Nothing's gonna fucking happen otherwise. Game within a game, motherfuckers.